right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Tuesday, October 27th. Good morning, Yas Money.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tucson. All right, we got a great show lined up for you today. I feel like the universe is trying to F with your sleep. Did you watch the entire Dodgers Blue Jays World Series game last night?
I want to say you're welcome to the entire Dodger Nation, because as soon as I stopped watching, Freddie hit that home run, and I was asleep like a baby.
Okay, what time was that? our time, because it was
Close
the
to midnight.
longest. Okay, yes,
Close to midnight.
the longest World Series game in history, 18 innings.
Yes.
So that's 2 full games. Major League Baseball. Insane records were broke last night, and that was game 3. So the Dodgers are up 2-1, and I knew when I woke up this morning, because I did not watch the entirety of the game, I was just like, damn it, is Yaz even going to come in this morning?
I'm so tired.
I bet. You didn't have to watch
tired.
the whole thing. You should have, you know what? You should have went to bed at 8, and they would have won it in the 7th inning somehow. They would have ended the game early.
You know what? My boyfriend said that. He's like, I at this point, I am just gonna wait for the ESPN update.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He said, I can't.
So
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, dude. That's an investment in life, dude. 6 hours, 45 minutes is how, 39 minutes. Like, that's a difference. Is how long that game went. Okay.
And the stands were still packed.
Yeah,
they did the drone videos and everything.
Yeah, it's the Dodgers. They're, they won the Super Bowl or the World Series last year. So, fans are rabid. Again, there's 11 stats and facts for the game of the ages. They're calling it 18 again. We've been here before. All right. So in this 18 inning World Series game, the walk-off homer came from Freddie Freeman, not Max Muncy. But this has happened before.
Yes.
Right. And it just happened last year? The Dodgers now have 4 walk-off home runs, World Series home runs. It ties Yankees for the most. No other team even has 2. I remember Kirk Gibson's walk-off home run. I remember that as a kid and watching it live. It's crazy.
Oh, I remember seeing Freddie's last year.
Yeah. Well,
that was game 1. But we saw Clayton Kershaw last night for an inning. The bullpen was empty. They went through everybody.
You're absolutely right. They had 19 combined pitchers which is the most in a game in postseason history. There were 609 pitches thrown and 48 more than in any other postseason game since at least 2000. So,
there was nothing more intense than when Kershaw was pitching. The bases were loaded.
Mm-hmm.
It was a full count. There were 2 outs. It was, we thought, okay, he's going to walk him or this guy's going to blow it out of the park.
Right.
Struck him out.
Okay.
It was no. It was a ground ball out at first. But it was like, it's over.
When we said we thought, you mean Dodger Nation thought?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you on a group chat with Dodger Nation?
Yeah, me and 2 of my friends.
Okay. Shohei Ohtani, of course, stole the show as usual. Even though he didn't have the game-running home run, he reached the base 9 times, setting a postseason record, surpassing the previous mark by 3. Right? 9 times. Every time he went to the plate, he got on base.
Well,
4 of those were intentional walks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't F around. In fact, actually, that's the most since Barry Bonds.
Him and Mookie.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, okay. And what are some other stats here? Well, Ohtani had 12 total bases because his first couple hits were 2 of those extra base hits were home runs, third time this postseason. So he had 2 home runs, was on base 9 times. he had a game of a lifetime as well and didn't win the game for them. And unfortunately, he couldn't pitch to make this a shorter game, but he is going to be the starting pitcher in game 4. So, this series is a historic, record-breaking series already, and it's only game 3.
I'm tired.
Yeah, you should be. And again, you're a nut for staying up all the way to the end. I get it, but it wasn't game 7. You know what I mean? It's
still in between. It's a tied series.
Look,
you want to see the lead.
Yeah, but you get a good 11 innings of your favorite team in the World Series. That's a good portion. I mean, you're sitting there, you're at the buffet for 6 hours at this point. You are bursting at the seams.
I'm going to tell you this one time and one time only. Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, you're cranky.
I'm going to watch the Dodgers.
All right, fair enough. But yeah, so excellent World Series so far, game 3. Game 4 is tonight. And yes, a lot of history and records were broken just last night. And we're not even potentially halfway through the series, even though the Dodgers do lead 2-1. All right, we have a lot to get to, including we have a major concert announcement, Win 'em Before You Buy 'em tickets happening at 7 a.m. this morning. On top of that, we'll have a family 4-pack of tickets for your Tucson Roadrunners, and I'll even sprinkle in some gift certificates in between that. Your morning one coming up after music from System of a Down, kicking things off with Pearl Jam on Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents. But you know the name of the show. Let's go. Demi, yes, you're my news girl, and you should be coming with the news. Why am I here with like breaking news? And well, still, you have the most experience when it comes to news, especially local news. You used to work at KOLD, so you'd cover this stuff all the time. I have news stories that I could literally report on firsthand. You know, this one kind of slipped through the cracks, but after the game on Saturday, my lady friend and I, we were like, we want to grab a drink and we're somewhere we could grab a bite to eat as well. And right down the street is like Jackrabbit Lounge. I love that place. Right. And you never been.
No.
It's great. It used to be a strip club, and then they didn't change anything of the aesthetics on the inside, but they just turned it into a lounge with like a full, menu and all that good stuff.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a good vibe. So we're heading there, and at the last minute, I was like, you know what? Actually, it's been a while since we've been to Dante's Fire. Let's go there instead because they get a full menu as well. And so we made that decision before we drove past the Jackrabbit Lounge, but we still drove past it. And when we did, we saw that there was 2 police vehicles on each side of it, and it was police tape wrapped around it. And I'm like, oh no, what happened at Jackrabbit Lounge? So we immediately started looking at news sources, and we went to one of those police scanner pages, right? All right. So what happened was it was an unprovoked hammer attack inside
the
bar. Yeah, legitimately. This happened on Saturday night. Apparently, a man walked in with a hammer and then just started whacking people with a hammer.
Oh my
yes,
God.
dude, Tucson be wild, man. Like, you can't go anywhere and chill. And honestly, if it would have happened 30 minutes later, I could easily been lounging with my back towards the door and then just get whacked over the head with a hammer. Yeah, machete attacks seem to be the trend in Tucson in 2025.
Yeah.
Since when did we introduce hammers?
When did the hammers come into effect?
Yeah, dude. Pick a blunt object. Be Jason don't be a carpenter. Yeah, it is crazy. And
How many people were injured?
3 people were injured. Luckily, none seriously enough to go to the hospital. The suspect was sent to the hospital for psychiatric evaluation, right? Which, he's obviously crazy. And of course, and the staff, and I hope that they feel better. But of course, everyone was shaken up about the incident because, again, this is unprovoked and out of nowhere. And you're just chilling on a Saturday night trying to have a good time. And all of a sudden, a crazy person walks in. And this, in this town is getting crazier by the second. These streets are crazy. Hell, the streets are trying to eat you alive. In fact, actually, Grant Avenue is a street that's literally trying to eat you alive because there's a sinkhole developing and they're trying to fix. Yes. I told you, this is supposed to be your job. You're our local news reporter, but this sinkhole is on Grant Road between Wilmot and Craycroft. You may have seen, the traffic slow down in that area because they're attempting to fill in a sinkhole. that
Wow.
just popped up on Grant, as if the potholes weren't bad enough on Grant Avenue.
There's already enough going on Grant. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
So yeah, there's 2 local stories I wanted to keep you in the loop on. And
Yeah,
see,
keep me in the loop.
that's how news reporters on KOLD should be reporting, by the way.
Oh, that's why I don't work there.
Oh. Yeah, well, let me train you up, and maybe competition will try to steal you away.
No.
Okay. You done with the news?
I'm okay. I'm okay with not knowing what's going on right now.
Oh, no, I'm going to text you some things. I follow all those groups. Real quick, what's crazy about these police scanner pages? What I just found out I was talking about the other day was, they're started by, regular people. And the original one that started, there was an offshoot of that. So there's multiple Tucson police scanner Facebook groups out there. And apparently they beef with one another. They don't like each other. I had to interrupt our live stream here on Rock 102.1 KFMA because we are here live on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/bfegan in studio. We got Rae L joining us, promoting a show that you can't go to. Yes, at the BritBox. Just another sellout. Is this your first official sellout?
Yeah, this is my first sold out show.
How many tickets is official sellout for BritBox?
So they were saying the capacity is like 300 for the performance space.
Yes.
But we capped it at like 275.
That's very nice. Yeah. For some of the regulars to be able to get in, but you can't go. Again, we're going to talk about a show you can't go to, but Rae L is our guest on the podcast broadcast. A lot of things to cover, including some new music and stuff. So you can join us, youtube.com/bfegan, or keep it right here because we'll be back after music from Volbeat. Here's new music as well. It's called Time Will Heal on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. All right. So, and then we're still live. Good morning, everybody. I see your comments. Keep them coming. And so far, it's already been a pretty good show. Let's see. And I have a lot of stuff to get set up. Oh, I look so short here. You see yourself on the stream too? Welcome back, Rae. When was the last time you were in studio?
When was the last time I was here? Was it for Upsall?
It probably was for Upsall.
It was for Upsall, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like a little over a year ago now.
I know.
Wow.
I know. Speaking of which, you know of a band called, or it's like a DJ synth kind of band, like Lasers? Is that what it's called? No, I don't know if it's Lasers. Let me see. It's boo. Layers?
Layers. No, I don't.
Yeah. It's interesting because their sound is kind of similar to your new sound, like the new song that you sent, which is a little EDM-ish and stuff like that. Well, you trying to get booked at dusk? Is that what you're doing?
I'm not opposed to getting booked at dusk. That would be really cool.
You have a new producer for this track. I mean, who's this girl that produced your track?
So this is my friend Cecilia. He's the same person that's produced all of my music.
Cecilia?
Yeah, Cecilia.
What
Shout
a
out
swerve,
Cecilia,
dude. Sounds like a. Am I being
it's his
old?
grandma's name.
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so he goes by that.
But yeah, he goes
That's
by
good.
that.
I mean, hell, I
Great
honored
producer.
my grandmother in a well with my name. But not full on. I could name myself
Grandma
Ann.
Beef.
No, but I asked my grandmother if I could have a stage name when I was younger, and she was like, "Oh God, honey, yes." Like that was the quote. She's like, "Oh, please do change your name." And so, eventually I did. And that's what I did. So it took me a while to come up with a brilliant name that half the internet hates, but I thoroughly enjoy. And it's like an homage to my grandma in a way, in a weird way. But I also named my daughter after my grandmother, and her initials spell rap,
Cool.
something that Mari hates.
No, I do not. Yeah, I'm not crazy about rap
Right.
anymore.
Right.
I used to be.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, were you listening to rap when you decided to get lips tattooed on your butt?
Yeah, probably.
And that's how
what did it.
you don't like it anymore? You're like,
Yeah.
you're a bad influence, rap. I got this trashy tattoo on my ass because of you.
Because of you. Yeah, that's it. You nailed it.
What are you listening to now, Rae?
I have been listening to a lot of Sabrina Carpenter.
Ooh.
A lot of Sabrina Carpenter.
I love her.
these days.
She kind of gets a bad rap for her sexualization of pop music, but that's what every pop star has done for the inception
decades.
of pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's just following suit from all like the pop icons that we've seen since the beginning of pop icons.
I'll tell you what, let me ask you this then. Are you tempted when you perform to do air blow jobs like Sabrina Carpenter then?
I've actually never seen a single clip of Sabrina Carpenter giving an air blowjob,
Yeah,
Oh.
but
same.
You
I
haven't?
No.
don't think I would do that, but I definitely like to get a little sexy fun on stage. Like I definitely take inspiration from Sabrina from that. For
Let
sure.
me show you clips of Sabrina Carpenter air blow jobbing.
Really?
Let's see if I can find it on Twitter. I have safe search on my
I thought I
Twitter.
would be watching at 9 in the morning.
Well, and if it gets
I love
you,
that girl.
yeah. I can't believe you have not seen that. She's gotten
No.
in trouble for air blow jobs.
No, I know she's cheeky, but I didn't
She's
think she's
cheeky.
actually done.
She's
Yeah.
mouthy too. Air blow jobs.
Show me.
Carpenter. Yeah. Well, you know what? I might have to do it during the time when we hit like a reset. Because it's gonna be hard to find. If you guys have any links,
If it even exists.
Todd, if you
How
saved
many
any links,
is crazy.
I would just put Sabrina Carpenter air. I don't think that's gonna work. But and if I put in actual like word, I mean it's Twitter. I guess I could. Sabrina Carpenter blowjob, but I don't think.
I don't think that's what's gonna come up.
Well, like I said, I have safe search on this Twitter that I have on my phone. I have like no safe search.
Right.
So yeah, it would show the AI version
Right.
of oh yeah, we'll get into it. All right, 8 seconds. I'll find it. Don't let me get too distracted. Sabrina Carpenter. She has a Juno position, which is Eiffel Tower, right? Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. You know what the Juno position is?
No.
Okay.
The
Well,
Juno
that's
position?
yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I know. I'm a fan.
Okay,
First and
so
foremost.
how would you describe the Juno position for Sabrina Carpenter? PG-ish version because we're on the radio.
Right. I would explain it as a brief moment in one of her songs called Juno, where she is talking about, getting a little freaky with someone, where
She puts her
just-
hands against the
she
wall.
just does a real quick little position for the crowd. And to be fair, it is a song about getting a little freaky with someone. So you could kind of
Is that
expect
the position then? Is it put
It was a
hands
different
against the
one
wall?
every night.
Oh,
Different
it's
one
a,
every night.
so Juno position means different positions.
Yeah, well, at first it was the same thing, but then everybody started. She changed up the
Oh,
position.
okay.
Just at that part of the song, she just does it for 2 seconds, and then she goes up on this huge platform into the air.
So she switched positions every night because she's an artist. And she's just like, tonight I'm going to express myself through the doggy position.
I
Yeah.
mean, why not?
I mean, I just said that position as like a popular position, but she probably hasn't even done that one. She does more obscure ones and stuff. I am a fan of Sabrina Carpenter, and I didn't know her, younger, and I can't name a single song. So I'm a fan of how she looks. She's a pretty
Sure.
woman, right? So,
She is. She's beautiful.
yeah. So you've been listening to a lot of Sabrina Carpenter. Has that influenced your music in any way then?
Oh, for sure. I feel like I really love the way that she structures her songs, and she does do writing teams, but there are songs of hers that she wrote herself, and I just like her writing style a lot. I think she's really fun. I think she has moments where she can be really deep, and her play on words is so good most of the time. Like, she is not afraid to be funny and out there, and I think that's the thing I respect and like look up to about her as an artist, for real.
All right. Yeah. And well, you talked about, songwriting teams, which is big business in Los Angeles. I've seen a lot of like artists and songwriters get in on those songwriting sessions and collaborations and stuff. And I think the controversy was like 6-7 years ago when Beck won Album of the Year over Beyonce. Right. And for Sea Changes. And Sea Changes was a beautiful album, but it was very, it was like low tempoed, but very melodic. And of course, the popular vote would have been Beyonce for the machine that is Beyonce. But the thing that frustrates me about Beyonce being the machine, and the reason why Beck deserved the album over Beyonce, is because when you look at song credits, it was Beck with 3 other people who comprised a band who wrote an album.
Oh,
And with Beyonce, the song credits on there almost took up the entirety of the show
wow.
of listing names. Yeah, you're talking about 30 different songwriters per song to crank it out. I mean, personify that of a machine, right? Now, you can't, back then especially, could not say anything to besmirch the name of Beyonce, or you get attacked by a million internet
A
bees.
beehive.
Right.
Yeah.
Like legitimately. But I mean, the argument still holds. It's like when you're talking about an album, I mean, as a performer, Beyonce was the bee's knees, pun intended. But as a songwriter, and you're talking about writing an album for album of the year, I think it's fair to credit a small team to come up with a conceptualized piece of work as opposed to a large vending machine or corporate there's metaphors there just cranking out hit after hit and scientifically crafted soulless tunes. I mean, you can't remember any songs that was off that album, but
Bex?
Which album?
Wow, though.
no, I'm talking about Beyonce's.
Oh, Beyonce.
Yeah, but you recognize Beck's, but you're kind of a Beck fan. So
Kind
that's
of
my
a
point.
Beyonce fan.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how many you're writing songs, right? But you're the single songwriter in each of them, or when you write with a producer and you work with different producers, do they help contribute any kind of lyrics or bridges or anything?
So all of my solo music I have written myself, but I do love songwriting sessions with other artists. I've worked with, especially my friend Tommy Will, locally. He does a lot of sync placements, so writing with him has taught me so much about commercial pop music, especially, and the structuring of the songs and how to not rhyme the same word with the same word 18 times, because I do that a lot in my own music. So
that's your song.
Yeah,
it's called Pudding, and every other line is pudding.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, let's talk more music here on the podcast broadcast stream. Also, talk about a step forward in the automated police state that we are living in. I know it's a feel-good story. And Nelly Furtado, speaking of pop stars, might be stepping away from performing for good. Is it because of body shaming? And is it? If that's the case, it's a damn shame, because Nelly Furtado right now, to me, is the hottest she's ever looked. And I'll show you pictures here on the podcast broadcast stream. But we got music on the way, System of a Down and Red Hot Chili Peppers as well. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. You remember who Nelly Furtado is?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
like a bird. I want to fly away.
Nailed it. That's exactly like how it sounds. Should have a Nelly Furtado off, huh?
I love her.
Let me hear yours.
She just won.
No, you got it, Ray.
Well, now I'm on the spot, and so I'm I'm sweating.
You should be.
Just sweating.
I'm like a bird.
Yeah. What if I rap it? No, you would hate
do
me.
that.
Oh.
No, I will support your raps.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be a controversial one for me, I think, if I got into that.
Such a good one. I love Nelly Furtado. I'm so sad she doesn't want to perform because people are mean.
Yeah, I think that's it. Unfortunately, and there's a post here that she announced it, and it started off with a throwback. 25 years she's been a pop star, though. What a great run. And lucky for her, she could do whatever she wants in life. She's generated enough. But this is a young Nelly Furtado, which reminded you of everyone's BFF back in high school. When that came out in the year 2000, I knew girls that were like Nelly Furtado.
Yeah.
I dated girls that were like Nelly Furtado. And then she got older, and this is her performing and announcing. But there's other photos. She's just a woman.
Good.
She just grew into a woman. And honestly, the thick Nelly Furtado, I am all for.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, she's stacked and still just looking great. But unfortunately, I guess the internet sucks, dude, and they're rough. But and she blocks all her comments too, which is unfortunate. So it obviously maybe affected her. But there she is, just looking good, dude.
Good.
She's looking good, right? And I know it's
she
Instagram,
looks
so you're
so
gonna post the best versions of yourself. But yeah, she's just thick. She is a woman in her 40s that got thick, and it's just all day long. I take this Nelly Furtado over other Nelly Furtado all day long.
Same.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That seems age appropriate.
I am very age
Yeah, that
appropriate.
does seem age appropriate.
Yeah, unlike what you may have read on the internet.
If you had been I only thought Nelly Furtado was hot when she was 17, right now I would have been I'll jump across and punch you in the face. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
no, I know. No. I love women. I grew into my fetish though. So I've always
Period.
loved older women, and older women became younger women over the past like couple of years. I'm like, oh shit, all right, it's in that range of 40 years old. So, which is great. You'll get there. Don't worry.
Hey man,
Yeah,
excited for my life.
Yeah, exactly. All right. While we get ready for our next segment, earlier this morning we did a game and gave away Bad Omens tickets. And I believe that's what this next segment is. I want to air it because Liz, who's on the stream, she won the tickets.
Yeah.
And yes, she kicked ass on it. So check this out. One KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Got share with you, get you caught up on the news. First story. Remember the rat sidewalk, the rat hole? I'm going to fast forward. That was just headlines. So I'm going to fast forward that here. And there we go. Check Contestants on line 1. We have Erica. Good morning, Erica.
Good morning.
All right, line 2, we have Liz. Good morning, Liz.
Good morning.
All right, so here's the deal. The game is going to be simple. Of course, I'm still kind of in that Halloween frame of mind. I know a lot of Halloween parties happened last weekend. It's Halloween week. We're all leading up to this Friday for Halloween proper. With that said, I do have a list of the top trending costume for every year since 2015. All right, so for the last 10 years. So we're going to play a round of Think Fast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a costume, top trending costume. You're going to buzz in with your name and tell me what year you believe that was the top trending costume. Yes, it's a difficult game.
Oh.
And the way that it works is if you get it right, you get a point. But if you get it wrong, your opponent gets a point. All right.
So the last 10 years.
The last 10 years.
Okay.
So it cuts off at 2015.
Okay.
Okay. So with that said, do you have any questions before we play Think Fast?
Nope.
Okay. And just remember, sore loser rules will be applied. So if you lose, it's up to you to decide if the winner will receive the tickets or I hang up on both of you and give them out to call number 69, which could be you. Could be anyone. So let's get right into it. Here is our first costume. In what year was Harambe the gorilla the top trending costume?
Liz.
Erica buzzed in first. What's the answer, Erica?
I'm guessing 2018.
Oh, so close. What were you going to guess there, Liz?
2016.
That would have been correct, yes. So point goes to Liz. 2016 is correct. All right, here's our next one. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. In what year was Joe Exotic the top trending costume?
Liz. 2020.
That is correct. 2020 is correct. Yes.
Wild.
Pandemic.
Dang.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, Erica. Like, hey, she's a costume savant here.
I know.
Okay, this one I think is going to be, well, actually, I'm not going to go for obscure just yet. All right, what year was Weird Barbie from the Barbie movie the top trending costume? Erica.
2023.
That is correct. Point for Erica. Yes, 2023. All right, next one. In what year was Skull Trooper from Fortnite the top trending costume for nerds and virgins? Liz.
I'm guessing 2018.
That is correct.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Who are you guys?
Yeah, did you even know that costume?
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right. What about this one? And buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. And what year was Shrunken Head Bob from Beetlejuice the top trending costume?
Liz.
Liz, for the win.
2024.
That is correct.
What?
Dominating. Liz, I don't know how this was your
I'm
game.
So impressed.
Dude, that was
oh my
impressive.
gosh.
All right, let me just
Let
start.
me guess. She works in spirit, right?
Yeah. It is crazy. What about Huggy Wuggy? You know, what was Huggy Wuggy?
Who is that food?
I don't know, but that was top trending. If I threw out Huggy Wuggy, Liz, would you know the year?
Is that the triangle shape?
I don't know.
I would have guessed 2019, but I don't know it.
Okay, that's one that you would have got wrong. But all right, well, I mean, that was a dominating performance here from Liz. 4-1, or that was the score. Erica, how do you feel about that?
Very bummed out.
Yeah, super bummed out. Well, there is a way to turn that frown upside down.
Here we go.
Because sore loser rules are stipulation in the game that makes this game and any game that we play on the radio the fairest in all the land. Now, if you feel like this game just wasn't a setup for you or was designed for you to fail, you have a chance to rectify it and have me hang up on Liz and then call back and hopefully be caller number 69, because that will give you a second opportunity to win, or somebody out there listening, including Liz. Or you could try to take the high road, if you want to call it that, and, just own up that you lost handily to Liz and she embarrassed you in front of all of our friends, and just let her take those tickets as a victory lap as well. I know it's a tough choice. What say you, Erica? What do you want to do? You want me to imply sore loser rules, or would you like me to give these tickets to Liz?
Does she have anything to say?
Yeah, Liz. What do you have to say to Erica? So your fate is in her hands, and she wants you to grovel for these tickets.
Beartooth is my husband's favorite band. He saw them way back in early 2015, 2012, and same with Bad Omens. I know he hasn't seen them in forever, but this will just be a gift for my husband for Christmas.
So she's happily married. How's that make you feel?
Okay. All right.
Date
All
night?
right.
Oh, no. I can understand that.
Oh.
My daughter says, give her the tickets.
Yay.
I
It hurts so bad to be so good, right?
It does.
I know.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Erica, the good news for you is that I will have more tickets all week long to give out before they go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. The next opportunity will be tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So, just keep listening around then, and hopefully you'll win these tickets, okay?
Right on.
All right. Thank you. And Liz, stay on the line. Going to get all your info. Looks like date night with you and your husband for Bad Omens is in the books for March of next year. All right, we're back here on the podcast. Let me ask you something, Todd. Are you seriously sore on the sore loser rules? You don't like sore loser rules? And why not? I love sore loser rules. I think it makes it the fairest. Well, it's such a fair way to give out these tickets, because sometimes these games, they end up feeling questionable for the contestant because it's over the phone, and it's, like sometimes there's maybe miscommunication, something like that.
Right.
And so then I give the opportunity to be like, okay, if you feel like you got screwed over, you want to screw over the winner? Is that not fair? I know
Todd
you
says
haven't
not
tried
fair.
it. I think Todd says not fair.
Not fair.
I don't know. You don't like it at all. Fair is not something I would call it at all. I'll tell you what it is. It's engagement. It's drama. It's instant drama. So do you know what our sore loser rules are?
No.
Okay, so if you wake up early enough and you call in and try to win tickets, we usually play a game. Whether it's like Think Fast or any of the little wacky games. I have two contestants go head to head, and then there's a point system. At the end of the game, we have a winner and a loser, right? It's like in any game.
That's life, yeah.
Right? Before we decide who gets the tickets, I ask the loser what we should do. Should we give the tickets to the person who won the game, or should the sore loser rules be implied? And I hang up on both callers and give them out to caller number 69, which essentially gives the loser a second opportunity to win, but also everybody listening an opportunity to win. So someone could come in and steal those tickets.
Yeah.
We've had every scenario play out in this situation. But again, and most of the time, people are good winners or good losers, right?
Yeah.
But every now and then,
Oh no.
yeah, someone's like, fuck you, I want those tickets. Whew, sore loser rules, which is great radio, I mean, it creates that drama. See, and Mari was against sore loser rules too.
Todd. I really was. I've become a believer.
Yeah. And it's not negative, Todd. It's crazy that you would call it negative, because you're my most negative friend. He says all the excitement of the winner goes out the window as you have to spend another full minute explaining what a sore loser even is. No, that's not even true. I think a lot of people are caught up at this point too. So, I was just explaining it to Rae L, but That's because, she's under the age of, 25? No, you're 27 now, huh?
No, I'm 26.
26.
You got like both
Oh.
numbers on either side. But
There you go. Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like 6'7", 26, 27.
Ah, 6'7". No, okay, don't make me do that.
He got so excited.
We made a little stupid clip of that too, and just kind of, the 6'7" trend, because my daughter's 19, so she started like laughing when I would say 6'7". Rock 2.1 KFMA. Still, it's pretty stupid. I mean, you're a little older than this younger generation, so you're not as stupid, right? But you still. Like it's close,
Yes,
right?
I am. What the hell?
Okay, I'm sorry. You're still stupid enough. So you enjoy 6'7", and what does it even mean to you?
I think it's just so I don't know. I just think it's one of those things where I did not understand it, and there's nothing to understand. So I think the funniest things in life are kind of funny without being mean or like necessarily having a meaning.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a fart joke to me.
All right.
You
Well, I
know?
mean, I say bring back the fart joke. I mean, that's a classic.
Who said
that-
they left?
That's true. You're absolutely right. Look at you dropping wisdom
Thank you.
on both 6'7" and fart jokes. Rae L's our guest in the studio right now. Ray's been busy, creating music and booking shows. She got a show on Halloween proper at the Brick Box that you can't even go to because she sold out. First sold out show ever, which is, first of many, hopefully. And it's a stacked bill, right? Are you headlining this?
I am.
Okay, and then who else is on the lineup with you?
So we have Janae opening up. She's gonna have her band with her. She does R&B, and then we're gonna have Tonight's Sunshine, and everybody in town loves Tonight's Sunshine.
Yeah.
And then it's me.
I don't even know. So Tonight's Sunshine's a band as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do rock.
Oh,
They're
I gotta
super
look
good.
them up.
Yeah,
That's
you do.
awesome.
They're great.
Let's look up. We're looking up Rae L's Instagram page, and I have a couple what the hells that I have to ask you. Right?
Okay.
Now you can follow Rae L by it's RAEEELMAO, right?
Yes.
With that, okay, you got a very bloody page here. Now,
I
is this in
do.
honor of Halloween?
It is. It's also in honor of hitting 1 year since I dropped that visual project. It's a short horror.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you're bringing a lot back, and that's what this is. How grossed out are we going to be if I click on this video right here?
It's kind of a reference to a pretty well-known horror movie, so it's
looks
not
gross
too
as hell.
bad. It's kind of grimy.
Yeah, it looks super grimy. You think I'll get kicked off of YouTube if I play it?
I don't know what their rules are.
Let's find out.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Rae L looking like,
I got in a fight.
yes,
Yeah.
and lost.
I made
I don't touch muddy water. I let
Actually,
it
looking like you just hung out at Cobra Arcade.
settle.
Yeah, I said
I
it.
let you go. Hold love with consideration.
You know what? Now I'm mad at you because you had this whole visual project that you released last year and stuff. I have not seen you since the Upsall party or Upsall show, which was before this was released.
I know.
What the hell, dude? What's the point of my platform to promote if you're not going to promote the things that you
I know,
put the
I
most
should.
time and energy
You're
into?
so right.
You came in for a show you can't even sell a ticket for, Rae L. and then you put out this visual concept that's like a musical horror film, right? That you probably spent a lot of time and money producing, and it looks really good and it sounds good too. And this is the first I'm hearing about it a year after
That's
the fact.
crazy. I'm so sorry.
You're terrible at promoting and marketing.
Yo,
Oh my
Like
god.
I've been needing
That's
changes.
you have other things to
I let
promote.
you
Promise.
go.
Yeah, well, let me know in a year or
Okay,
two when
I
it's
got you
over
today.
with. Jesus. That's
I hope you get everything you ever wanted.
This is why your generation thinks radio isn't relevant, because you assholes aren't coming on to the show until people don't care anymore. Yeah, I said that on the air. I
Oh,
can
you
say that.
did?
Yeah. It's not sexual.
I hope you get everything you need. I hope you get everything you ever wanted.
Are you gonna pull your teeth out?
Yeah. That's why I don't have
gross.
any right
I
now.
hope you get everything you need.
Oh, that's awesome.
I practiced that a lot. The videos of me practicing.
Oh my
doing that was
God.
actually so
Yeah, this looks fantastic. It looks like $1 million.
Yeah, it was actually just me and Cecilia shooting everything. Probably spent like 4 hours, 3 hours per song.
Oh, I hate you so much right now because I really love this. My God, look at that. It's a note, Mari.
Oh.
It says again.
Yeah, that's what the visual project is called. It's a visual project that represents my album I dropped called Scorpio, which I
Right.
dropped on October 23rd last year. And then we dropped this on Halloween last year. But I think I mostly didn't really do much promotion of it because we were still filming everything.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know when we were even going to be able to put it out.
That's fair to a certain extent.
Sorry.
But you did put it out, and it was a year ago that you put it out.
Yeah.
And the buzz and the fandom that she created from that led to her being able to sell out a show that she's coming on after it's sold out to promote as well. I mean, Rae L, great artist, terrible promoter.
Thank
and that's our
you.
takeaway for the show.
Thank you
so
so
far,
much.
no problem. We have more coming up next on Beef Vegan Presents. Keep it right here, or you can join us youtube.com/beefvegan. Yeah, that looks so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
So
lot of
mad.
fun.
Lexi Yo said Rae L is too humble.
Hey, Lexi.
I mean, I've also seen Rae several times in person over the last year, like Iron Chef, doing her side hustles and stuff.
Yeah.
No mention of that. She's like, "You want some tea? Oh, I got nothing going on," and except for releasing full blown like quality movies and shit, musicals and high concept bloody work and all that. I mean, it looked
It did.
like gruesome but cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
It got booed off the screen at the loft, actually. because-
Booed.
Why?
Yeah, like fully booed. Like they hit a giant gong whenever
What?
everybody starts booing you. Like at the 3-minute mark, they turn a light on and it shines onto the gong on stage at the loft.
Okay,
and
yeah.
people can boo. And I didn't realize that everybody was just submitting these like 1, 2, 3 minute long short films. So we submitted the whole project. And so we made
Oh.
it 3 minutes in, but there was a group of girls, and every time I was on screen, they would boo like loud, like
Hate
yell.
Rude.
There was one group of girls sitting behind us that was they worked on a different video. I don't know them. They don't know me, hopefully.
Was it a
But-
music? Oh, was it like a music video competition? That's
no,
what it was.
it was just like a short
Short film,
like,
okay.
Horror
thing.
thing?
But there were some rough ones that we sat through the whole thing, and I was like, all right.
And you didn't boo the rough ones. And
I
then
didn't
you
boo
got booed?
No, you're
anybody.
not a
I
booer.
refused.
Yeah.
After I got booed, I was like, I'm yelling, let it play. Every time people would start booing, I would be like, let it play.
So you fought the hate with love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very
And
sweet.
the lady that was running it, she felt so bad for me. And like anybody else who had been booed off, like she did not give them the microphone to speak, but she handed me the microphone and was like, speak. And
Wait,
I
what'd
was
you
like,
say?
I think I just said like I was
Fuck all
excited
you.
to watch. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
excited to watch the rest of the videos. Like this is for my, album we just put out, and
right.
thanks. Like
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
started booing with them at a certain point because it got so loud that I was like, when am I ever gonna get this opportunity
to
again?
boo yourself.
Hopefully
so that
not
many,
anytime soon.
that
Yeah.
many people booed in the loft. And what was the event called?
It was First Friday Shorts.
First Friday Shorts. Does that happen every first Friday at the lofts?
I believe it still does. I haven't been back. I've been scared away.
Ah,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's awful. What
Yeah, that
assholes?
sucks. Yeah, I mean, Jeff said boo, to those people who booed
Yeah, I
Rae.
want to
So
smack them.
yeah, that's crazy.
beautiful.
Can't
That-
be everyone's cup of tea.
no, and
It's
if
okay,
they don't
just be
understand,
kind.
if they don't understand the concept, and again, you were a victim of not understanding the format, and so
Yeah.
how long is the runtime for that?
It's like just under 15 minutes. And
Right.
like you can submit up to 15 minutes for that
really.
for that
Oh,
event.
and
Yeah.
then we're just like 3 minutes in, they're like, we're done.
Yeah, so I was
mean,
on the high end there.
wow.
The
Yeah,
guy who won was amazing though. He was a student at Pima Community College, and he did a music visual, and it was beautiful, and he deserved to win.
what
so I
was the
like,
music? Well, who did the music?
I do not remember. It was
Okay.
a year ago.
Was it a local artist though?
I don't know who did the music.
Right.
Yeah, and
Huh.
I'd have to look for his Instagram for the video.
Maybe
He
it was just
great.
too gruesome for the
think
audience,
so,
too
maybe.
bloody. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't
maybe
know.
too real.
Maybe they just didn't like me, and that's okay.
Maybe they're just jelly, catty. Maybe they're just jelly.
I think
They're
they
peanut butter and jelly.
they had like a video called "Piss Dracula" that had played like right before mine, and that didn't get booed. I didn't boo it.
You're so.
I should have.
Honestly,
They were
I
booing me. That was the
know.
group booing me.
I
Sorry.
would be so mad. Like, you don't boo Piss Dracula, but you boo me.
No, but that was their movie though, right?
Yeah, the people who were booing me were in Piss Dracula.
They were Piss
Yes,
Dracula.
that's a call out. I don't care. Come
You
find
deserve
me.
Piss Dracula. What's
Yeah.
the premise of Piss Dracula? Is it exactly what it sounds?
It's exactly how it sounds. yeah. It's Dracula, but he
and
drinks
they
piss.
turn to be haters.
They
They're
would
the
be
ones who are all
haters, though.
pissy.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Insane.
Projection.
Yeah. Piss and projection.
I'm still glad we did it though. Like
Yeah.
when I needed that experience of getting booed off of my first big screen,
yeah.
so that when I do it again one day, I'm more prepared.
I thought it was good.
Thank
you
you.
know, so
Gorgeous.
I mean,
Thank you.
but I only saw 30 seconds of it, not 3 minutes. So who
Right.
knows? Maybe I would have started.
Yeah, I think
booing.
maybe they just
Noah.
got bored. Maybe they don't like pop music.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
it was conceptual. Maybe it was too smart for the audience, and that's a problem that a lot of artists have as well. Sometimes you outsmart the audience. You got to keep it low. You know, that's why our show's so successful.
Exactly. That's what I've been telling everybody.
Listen to this dummy. Everyone will like him. He's stupid as hell. Yeah. I mean, I did some stupid stuff this morning. I do have to get to some clips. We did Ask a Conspiracist this morning. It was good. Speaking of stupid, it takes smart news and makes it as dumb as possible. We cast a wide net,
Okay.
and you should do this musically. Speaking of music, I did a song too, but Mari wasn't necessarily a fan of it. It was a serious song.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
What was it about?
It was emo.
It was emo in a way that, like I like to put together these concepts. And I have a ghostwriter, like
Okay.
Drake, much like Drake.
Mhm.
And this concept wasn't necessarily funny or a parody. It was I came across a study as to why, as we get older, we have less and less friends, and how
Okay.
we lose contact with friends. Like right now, you're at peak friendom, right? Like you could call. I mean, every open night you have multiple options. You could hang out with a crew.
Right.
As you get older, that becomes fewer and far in between, and it's not that you get less cool. Just life gets in the way.
Mhm.
And so I took this poll of like all the things said into why we have less friends as we get older, and I turned it into a song. And it's a song that actually kind of hit close to home with me, because I have a lot of friendships that I consider family, but I just don't talk to them anymore, right?
Yeah.
And friends actually men lose friends more than women, right? 10, it's 1 a year, but on average they lose about 10 friends as opposed to 9 for women.
Wow.
And so I put that in, and it was an emotional song. I actually was thinking about having you sing the hook on it, but I didn't want to. I
Okay.
know. I mean, I could do a remix.
You could do a remix and just change the yeah to year, really sing it instead of rap it, because it was more like a heartfelt emo pop punk song.
Let's be real, okay? I do it as a live segment bit,
Mhm.
right? One take Jake type stuff. And
Okay.
part of the idea of doing the bit is to challenge myself to say, okay, I just put together this song. I'm going to try to execute it on the air and make it sound like radio quality. It's difficult to do. And sometimes I trip over the words and shit like that. I'm doing everything, on the fly, like one take
Yeah.
Jake style, you know?
Yes.
I mean, how many songs do you have on your album you did in the first take?
None.
Exactly.
Literally not a single one.
Now, my
No.
entire double album will all be just one and done. And then I
Wow.
forgot how they went. So here's how it went. Check it out. You be the judge. You kind of lose a touch of friends over the years,
I feel like COVID did that too.
Okay.
That,
Yep.
if anything, maybe to a good amount of people. I mean, I was at my closest with my friends, and then after that, they just started to.
I think a little bit of this COVID and pandemic for
Yeah.
sure, but also kind of spearheaded it, but with age, I mean,
Yeah.
as I get older, and I'm very social, and I have a crew of friends I grew up with that I'm like, they're family, and I still consider them family, but I talk to them less and less. And a new poll on old friends found that we lose touch with one good friend per year.
Huh.
Yeah, one good friend per year on average. And 70% of people agree it gets harder to stay in touch the older that you get, which is pretty sad. The average person said they lost touch with about 8 or 9 good friends over the past decade. And the average for men is closer to 10. So men lose more friends than women. Why do you think that is?
Because you guys don't know how to communicate.
Exactly. We don't. We're terrible at communication.
don't
According to
pick up
this
the
poll.
phone.
Yeah, according to this poll, these are the top 5 reasons why we lose touch. Okay. Geographical distance, someone moves and a friendship just fades. Okay. Life transitions like getting married or having kids. Number 3, they stop reaching out. Number 4, you stop reaching out. Number 5, life gets busy and you just don't have enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are all real reasons that you would lose a friend a year. One friend a year. That's a good name for like a song.
One friend a year.
No.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's right.
No, you're really doing it.
I am.
He's doing it.
Check this out. We used to talk like nothing would change. Late night, no plans, no pain. Now your city's far, my phone's gone quiet. Life's got heavy and we stopped trying. Promises made, we were so free. And now it's jobs, bills, responsibility. You got your ring and I got my grind. The clock took what we left behind. They say each year one friend disappears. The silence stretches into years. You stop reaching, I stopped too, and the distance did what distance do. One friend a year slipping through the cracks. 8 or 9 gone through the year view glass. One friend a year, that's how it feels. Memory spins like Ferris wheels. Kids and weddings, calendars packed. Text threads cold, momentum cracked. You wait for my reach, I wait for yours. But nobody wins in this silent war. We were brothers once, now echoes remain. Calls unanswered, ain't the same. Lights got busy, we went fast. The bond we had just couldn't last. Yeah, I'm counting the names on my list. All the things that I'm starting to miss. We had a bond that we swore would exist, and now it's a ghost in a group chat abyss. And friends turn memories, messages fade. Talks turn small and the calls get delayed. Everyone busy just trying to get paid, but nobody stops to see what decayed. We built the kingdom on weekend nights. Now it's emojis instead of fights. We used to vent and now we type I'm fine. What we really mean is, bro, I'm losing my mind. Maybe it's pride, maybe it's fear. Maybe I'm waiting for you to appear. I ain't just letting another year slide. If we were real, then I'm down to try. So I'm sending this text, I'm breaking the chain. No more ghosts in my contacts pane. Life's too short to remember when. So I'm reaching out, bring it back again. One friend a year. Okay, yeah, the audio's maybe a little off on that. And maybe this one, it'll be a little off too. Why don't you grab this little mic too?
I think there's potential here.
Because I got a little reverb for you.
Oh, perfect.
There's potential, so let's see if we could make this work with a little live remix here. Got Rae L. Yeah, live. I mean, that's the thing. That's the challenge, right? Right? You know, and get nervous. Go ahead and get nervous. Give me a mic check here. Like into that.
Check.
There you go.
Check
so
one.
See, you're gonna sound beautiful. You got a little reverb there too. So you're gonna get the pre-chorus and the chorus, and we're gonna attempt to do this here live on the podcast broadcast. Earlier this morning, I went through this list, and the list was, very matter of fact of why we lose friends over the years as we grow older. I mean, it just happens time and time again. And, a lot of the reasons, the 5 different reasons that are all included in this song, if you're paying attention. A geographical distance, someone moves and a friendship just fades. Life transitions, like getting married, having kids, they stop reaching out. You stop reaching out, or life gets busy and you just don't have enough time. So we'll do like a live remix right now.
The remix.
The remix. Remix. It's better than a beef mix, trust me. And I have this, this instrumental here that's acoustic guitar that I felt fit it a little bit, or at least I fit the song to that concept. Very melodic, and we'll get right into it right now and see how it sounds. So you want to hear it?
Going to be on it still to cue me in, or am I just guessing?
No, I'll point to you. Yeah,
Okay.
but you have the pre-chorus and the chorus. So yeah, and then you'll have that at the end as well. So I'll point to you, and then you do what you do. Okay, you ready?
Okay, ready.
Okay. It's called One Friend a Year. We used to talk like nothing would change. A late night, no plans, no pain. And now your city's far and my phone's gone quiet. Life got heavy and we just stopped trying. Promises made when we were free. Now it's jobs, bills, responsibility. You got your ring, I got my grind. The clock took back what we left behind. They say each year
One
friend
friend disappears, the silence stretches into
the
years. You stopped reaching, I one friend of you slipping through the cracks. 8 or 9 gone in the rearview glass. Yeah, one friend a year, that's how it feels. Memories spinning like a Ferris wheel.
Kids and weddings, calendars packed. Threads got caught, momentum cracked. You wait for my reach, I wait for yours. Nobody wins in this silent war. We were brothers once, now echoes remain. Calls unanswered ain't the same. Life got busy, weeks went fast, and the bond we had just couldn't last. You got me counting the names on my list, all the faces, and I'm starting to miss. We had a bond that we swore would exist. Now it's a ghost in the group chat abyss. Now friends turn memories, messages fade. Talks turn small and the calls get delayed. Everyone busy just trying to get paid, but nobody stops to see what decayed. We built the kingdom on weekend nights. Now it's emojis instead of all these fights. We used to vent and now we type I'm fine, but we're really mean, bro, I'm losing my mind. Maybe it's pride, maybe it's fear. Maybe I'm waiting for you to appear. But I ain't letting another year slide. Cause if you're real, then I'm down to try. So I'm sending the text, I'm breaking the chain. No more ghosts in my contact page. Life's too short for remember when. I'm reaching out, bring it back again.
One friend a year, slipping through the cracks. 8 or 9 gone in the rearview glass. Yeah, one friend a year, that's how it feels. Memories spin like a Ferris wheel. One friend a year, that's what they say. But I ain't letting one more fade away. Friend a year, not this time, my friend. This time I hear you say.
Oh.
Nah, clap. I mean, the first part, the mic cut out. That was not your fault.
Okay,
but
well,
yeah.
I didn't know when it was going to start anyway, so I think I also went silent. So I mean, the mic synced up.
No, you good. Yeah, and you killed it on the end. There you go.
did.
Yeah. So I don't know how it sounded on the live stream, but you let us know. There you go. That was the Rae mix. We're gonna keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. Join us youtube.com/beefvegan. Back with the beef tip after these words. Yeah, see, I knew that with Rae with some actual.
Rae, it was good. I got some chill.
There you go. Oh, you got some chill.
I did.
Yeah, see.
That's so cool.
I know.
I
How
love
did
getting goosebumps when people sing.
Yeah,
I know,
how did it
right?
sound on the stream?
I love it.
How is it almost 10 a.m.? Oh yeah. So yeah, well, Wendy, she
my
loves you.
mom.
Yes, your mom. So
My
she loves the
mom,
Rae
that's your
mix.
mom.
Yes.
She's watching from Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Hi, Wendy.
Oh, she watching from Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Nice.
Represent.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna clip the shit out of this. I'll be honest with you. So, I'm hoping. I almost when you stick around after the show, we'll just re-record this.
One more time.
One more time.
Third
All
time's
right.
a charm.
More confidence.
I mean, it's I feel the song as you get older and stuff, and I think of a couple friends in mind. So if I do clip it, I'm gonna post some old pictures, right?
And get super duper emo with it.
I kind of want to shout out some of my friends and some people that I miss, like my friend Claire, who I still love dearly and stuff, and don't talk to that much. My friend Ryan is going some real hard times, and we just don't communicate about it that much. My friend Jake, I mean Pedro, the list goes on on, right? And so while I was kind of putting this together, and again, it's weird because usually you do the funny things and I rearrange, I take things out, and I really put myself into it as well, even though it's mostly generated through AI, right? But I'm composing in a way.
Yes.
Then I was like, okay, yeah, I could kind of see this. And as gay as it's gonna come off,
I don't think it's gay. I think it's relatable.
Yeah.
It pulls on the heartstrings. Happens.
It happens. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, this is real. Maybe the world needs a song like that. You know what I mean? So maybe not. we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. And let's see. Speaking of songs, because I do want to play a little bit, and then what I'll play your song playing cards on KWSS because I'll have the freedom to go. But we'll have it in the background. I know that we're only gonna have a couple minutes.
Sweet.
When we do our, what do we have? A minute for our beef tip. But this is Rae L embracing her techno side and also like basically like saying, hey, Dusk, you need a new headliner next year? What's up? Right?
Oh, please
Yeah.
hit me up.
The Man is there to this year, right?
No, Portugal the Man. Yeah, they got pulled from that show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. I know.
Is Wunderbar still there?
Who?
Wunderbar?
I love them.
Yeah, you know what? I gave up on giving a shit as soon
After
as they
Portugal?
pulled that. Yeah, because that was my band, man. It
Oh,
still
I
is.
know.
Portugal the Man's releasing a new album. They got like half of it out.
Wait, did
and-
they replace them though, or did they just pull them?
Yeah, they replaced them. They went more EDM and stuff. Who knows the reason
God,
why?
that's sad. I was so excited for that.
I know it's my birthday weekend. I was
Yes.
like, oh, I get to see Portugal, one of my favorite bands, on my birthday.
In
at
Tucson.
Dusk VIP. Yeah. Like I would have had the best time. Now I got to figure something out for my birthday as I'm getting older. I know it sucks.
See you on the weekend. Probably gonna sleep in. So you and me.
Oh, shoulder dancing.
Know that you're leaving.
Yeah.
Only wanna see if you saw truth in me. What did you want to make me into? It's the issue. There's a cost. What we've lost. Fucked up, I'm gone. Shot after shot. Cause I miss you. Now I try to drown you out with alcohol. Wait for your
Thank you, Alex.
call.
I see you.
Hope that you wanna think about me for a
This is how like
lifetime.
old guys dance. Right? Yes, I am.
If you play your cards, play your cards.
She's an
right,
old guy, too.
and play them just right. Hope that you wanna think about me for a lifetime.
All right, about to get back on here.
And play them just right.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. I beef mixed that. Rockwell 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Figure Presents. We got Rae L's song in the background. It's called Playing Cards. Playing Cards, you can stream that everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's called Lifetime. We just didn't change the file name. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. This is Lifetime by Rae L.
L's the
Everybody.
worst damn promoter in the game.
I'm trying my best.
You have to follow her and stay on point because she'll post stuff that you'll want to follow, but she won't tell you about it in time. 3 months later, she might give you a heads up.
Hey, if anybody's looking to manage a new artist,
Right, exactly. Get her focused.
hey,
So I guess my beef tip to you is if you're going to promote a show, do it before it sells out. If you're going to promote like a film, do it before it comes out, not a year after it comes out.
Hey, I did promote the show before it sold out because it sold out. I
Well,
promoted it. But I
yeah.
am dropping
Damn
a
it.
song on November 5th. I'm dropping a cover of How to Love by Lil Wayne, drum and bass
okay.
version. So
Nice.
letting you know ahead of time now. So
Well,
you
that's
don't
my
have
beef
to.
tip. Check that out. That's unfortunately all the time we have for the show. Thank you for listening. Try to stay fried safe and rock local. Later.
On a side of beef, soon will come an end to all your grief. But if you've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.
Babuska.